Hey, what's going on, everybody? I have a couple things to talk about tonight. Well, first off, I had my doctor's appointment today, and with my hematologist, and it didn't go nearly as good as I wanted it to go. Pretty much, he said that he wouldn't take the case, which sucks because that makes like doctor number 8 or something that won't take my case on. Every doctor that I've gone to has pretty much just said no and shooed me out the door. But the doctor today, he actually explained a lot of stuff to me, and it was, really good to actually know why, these people are wanting to not take my case on. The hospital that I was going to get the surgery in is a community hospital, and the reason for this being is because the doctor that I want to do the surgery, he is only, he's a resident in just this one hospital. So I wanted him to do the surgery. I still really want him to do the surgery because he's an amazing doctor. And I like him. So, I think it's really important to like the doctor that is going to be cutting you open. I don't know, it might sound kind of weird or whatever, but I'd rather like the person that's going to take a scalpel to my foot. But anyways, the hematologist that I went to, he kind of scared me a little bit because he said that he is more of a cancer doctor, and then he does a little bit of blood disorders. And so if I were to get my surgery done in a community hospital like I was going to, they weren't going to be able to keep blood cultures on me. What that means is they would draw blood, every so many hours, and they would take it to the lab and make sure that the factor is working in my body, that my blood is clotting properly, and everything like that. Well, if I would get the surgery in a community hospital, they would have to send the blood cultures to the university, and they would take about 4 or 5 days for the results to come back. Well, by that time, if something's wrong, it's pretty much too late by the time the results come in. So, that would be a bad deal because most likely I would be dead. And check that off as the bad thing in my book. So, what's going to happen is, now it sucks, but now, I'm going to have to drop the doctor that I really like, because he can't go to the university. And so now I have to make an appointment to talk with somebody at the university, because there they will be able to do blood cultures and get the results back within about 45 minutes. So now I get to go to the university to get my surgery done. So everybody cross your fingers, and we're hoping that it's going to be next week. I'm really hoping because I want to get it done. I was supposed to have the surgery already done like the beginning of this month. So like right now, I should be in a cast in a lot of pain. That's what's supposed to be happening right now. That's how it works. But right now, no cast. You see that? No cast. That's my foot. No cast. And you know why? Because I didn't have surgery yet. So, everybody hope and pray. Please do some major praying for me that I get the surgery soon. And please do some, major praying that I make it through the surgery. Okay, right now, I'm starting to get a little bit scared about the surgery just because of everything that the doctors are telling me. I mean, I know that there is a high risk, and with it, and with a normal person, the surgery would be just in, out, done, it's over. But in my case, with me being a hemophiliac, it's classified as a major surgery. It would be pretty much like a heart surgery on a normal person. And all I'm doing is getting two, screws in my ankle. And that shouldn't be that major. But because of, the hemophilia, it is. And so, I'm getting all this stuff, the doctors are telling me. And I mean, I know the precautions that I need to take. I know the situations that may happen. Just it's like a huge list. Infection, but I mean, infection can happen on anybody with any surgery. I mean, that's just how it happens. But then you cross over to the hemophiliac side, and you have excessive bleeding, which they can't stop. If that should occur, then they would have to amputate my foot. And so I'm really kind of scared to wake up and not be able to move my toes, because I don't have a foot that has toes on it. This one doctor that I went and saw, he said, well, there's really good prosthetics out there. And I just stopped him from talking. I'm like, no. I don't want to hear about prosthetics. That's not even an option right now. And then he told me something that really freaked me out. Because I had so many bleeds in my right knee growing up, if you would look at an x-ray of my right knee, it looks like termites have gone all through it and everything. It's all deteriorated and everything. And so what's going to happen in about 5 years is, after I get my ankle fused, my knee is going to be taking all the pressure that my ankle was taking. And it could be even less than 5 years, because the arthritis in my ankle, that came up so quick. All the cartilage in between the joint, I mean, it disappeared really fast. And that was mainly because of the way that I was walking, because of my knee. So when I get my ankle fused, my knee's going to be taking all the pressure from that. And so he said that, within like 5 years, chances are I'm going to have to end up getting my leg amputated above the knee. And I know there's knee replacements and all this stuff, but I mean, the chances aren't too good putting a knee replacement in a hemophiliac. So it's pretty much, I get to kiss my leg goodbye, in 5 years or less, which, really sucks. So, yeah, that's not cool. Let's see. I just totally lost what I was talking about. It was going to be important. Oh, yeah, I remember now. And, with all of this, with them saying that, they can't treat me, and the surgery really isn't the main concern. It's the after surgery. The 4 days I'm going to be in the hospital. That's what is concerning all the doctors. Making sure that my blood's going to clot, making sure they're giving me the right amount of factor, making sure, I'm not bleeding anywhere else due to the surgery. I mean, all of these precautions. And so it's really made me wonder, ever since we really started investigating, trying to get the surgery done and everything, it's really made me wonder what would happen if I was in a car accident? You know, my house is fairly close to a hospital, but they wouldn't be able to take me there because they don't have the equipment to treat me. And so they would have to drive. The university is about 45 minutes from my house. And so they would have to drive, say, you know, I get in an accident down the road. I mean, depending on the severity of the car accident, I mean, I could be dead by the time I get there for them to treat me. Because there's a lot of doctors out there, there's a lot of hospitals out there that have absolutely no freaking clue how to treat a hemophiliac. I went to the hospital one time, and the guy told me I was having pain somewhere or something, and the guy told me to take Tylenol. Oh, I'm sorry, aspirin. He told me to take aspirin. And I was like, what? He goes, well, just take some aspirin. I go, you know I'm a hemophiliac, right? He goes, oh, will aspirin hurt that? What? You graduated medical school and you're in a hospital, in an emergency room, tending to people, and you don't know that aspirin thins blood? And when you thin the blood of a hemophiliac, the blood runs faster, builds up faster in joints, causes bleeding more, faster. And you don't know that aspirin thins the blood? And that's bad for a hemophiliac? Come on. There's some really stupid people out there. I mean, my friends know this. You walk up to a homeless guy on the street, he knows that. And a man you are paying $100,000 a year plus doesn't know that you cannot give aspirin to a hemophiliac? Wow. And so, you know, back to my original point, that really concerns me. If something did happen, you know, my chances of actually making it to the hospital 45 minutes away so they can treat me, so something to think about. So that was the main thing that I want to talk about. So tomorrow I have to call this doctor and talk to him and see what's going on from here, because I don't know what to do right now. So I got to call this doctor, find out what's going on, and hopefully get something rolling. And you know, if so be it, then I'll go to the university, get the surgery there, whatever, because I want to get it done. I'm tired of this, all of this. I'm just sick of it. Let's see. That's pretty much the main ordeal that's going on right now. I finished a new script. It's very exciting. It's called Sacrifice the Fear. It was supposed to be about something totally different. It's on my website if you want to go check it out, bbproductionfilms.com. It's under upcoming films. Don't worry about reading the tagline because it's totally different now. So I started writing it yesterday morning and I finished it last night, which is, I was flying through it. So it's a full feature film. It's going to be awesome. Very excited about starting it. Depending on when the surgery is going to happen, I would like to get started on it in the fall, the beginning of the fall. That would be very nice. Let's see. Tomorrow, this is exciting news. Tomorrow I'm going back to school in the fall, I finished maybe half of college and then dropped out because of medical reasons. And so I am going back to school in the fall, and I'm very, very excited about it. I am going to a school called Hickey University. It sounds really weird, I know, but shut up. I'm going there to get my associates in vet tech. So that's going to be really cool. It's a 16-month course, and I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. So tomorrow I'm going to the campus and taking a tour of the campus, and so I have an appointment like at 1:30 to go talk to them and get some stuff situated, and I'm very excited about that. I've wanted to be a veterinarian. I mean, besides a filmmaker, I've always wanted to be a filmmaker. But I've always wanted to be, a veterinarian as well. I've just, as you have been able to tell, I love animals. And, as much as it kills me when, like, it literally, really, really destroyed me inside when I had to put BB down to sleep. And, but, and I know it's going to kill me to put someone else's, animal down to sleep. Because I know how special and how precious, pets are. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't think that, they're four-legged animals. That's it. I don't think that at all. I mean, Chloe, I love her to death. She is my daughter. She is my child. My wallet. Here's my wallet. We're going to open the wallet, and we are going to pull out a picture of me and Chloe. This is how much I love my dog. And I show it to everybody. They're like, oh, look at my daughter. Look at my little boy. I'm like, look at my daughter. And show them. They're like, that's a dog. I'm like, yours looks like a dog too. But she's my daughter. And then they get all mad because I called their, little girl a dog. And they get pissy and storm off. I'm like, shut up. Whew. Anyways. But like I was saying, as much as it's going to hurt me to have to put someone's pet down, to sleep, to euthanize them, it's just, it's going to feel so good when I save that one, and it's just, I'm really excited about this, and I've wanted to get into this for a really long time, but I couldn't find any schools around here that offered, decent vet classes. And finally I found this one, and this is pretty much like the only one in the area that offers the classes. And then you got the next one, which is about 2 hours away, and that would be, I could go and live on campus, but again, we're going way back to my insurance would have to be canceled, so I can't do that. And I really want to get my associates and then go and get hooked up with an office. So I'll let you know how that all goes, and I'm really excited about it. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, okay, well, I think that is going to be it for today. I know I said I was going to do another, an additional video blog to my last one, the Hemophilia Day one, but, I got, really busy, so I apologize. And I was a little bit upset because there wasn't that many people that viewed it. I understand that. No, I really don't, because I told, a bunch of people about, the 9th. a long time ago. And so I was really expecting the views to be really up there. Like right now, 63 views. Come on. That sucks. And I mean, that just shows you right there that it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm a little disappointed in that. I was really hoping to get a lot more views than 63. You know, I told everybody that I was going to do a blog that day. You know, I went into a little bit of detail about what hemophilia was, and I only had I don't even know. You know, and 63 people. And I guarantee those 63 people are the people that watch my blogs. I don't really think there was a whole lot of new people that had watched that. So I don't know, guys. Don't know. You know, I tried to get the word out there as much as possible. I made a MySpace account for Hemophilia Day. You know, I don't give it up at all. I'm still going to fight tooth and nail to try and get the word out there, but that 63 views was really discouraging. I was really expecting a bunch of people to watch. And I have more views on my other video blogs than I do on the most important one. So I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go. So please leave comments, rate my videos, and if you're new to watching me, then please subscribe. You know, if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know, and I will answer any questions that I get on my next video blog. And a couple of the people that usually comment, I haven't seen comment in a while. So hopefully you're still alive and you're watching, because I will hunt you down. And but anyways, everybody have a good night, and I will let you all know how the college thing goes tomorrow. So I'll talk to all of you soon. Alright, good night everybody.